So what can you tell us about this game time decision designation for you?
Yeah, I'll see how I kind of feel in the morning and talk to Al and I guess go from there.
How do you feel currently, I guess?
Yeah, all right. Gonna just kind of see, still got a lot of time, see how today feels, and when I wake up tomorrow morning, I think will be the biggest tell.
So coming off of two games where you guys didn't probably look like, typical Blue Bombers football, like how much do you kind of channel that going into tomorrow?
Yeah, I think, again, that bye week we had a chance to really look at ourselves and see how we can demand more from ourselves to be better for this team. So I think, yeah, obviously we haven't been good enough, and obviously, a hard loss, the last time we played. So, yeah, we want to turn things around. And again, it starts with every single person doing their job and then trusting everyone else around them that they're going to also do their job and execute every play that's called.
Considering you guys got Edmonton, Montreal, then the annual back-to-back with Saskatchewan after this, just how important is this game?
Hey, you just reminded me about a tough stretch. I mean, we really focus on, tomorrow, right? We got Ottawa. So we got to go out tomorrow and expect their best, expect every opponent's best. Go out there, have a good performance, get back in the winning ways, and then worry about next week.
Does it almost feel like you guys need to not just win, but kind of make a statement, not only to your fans who keep coming, but to the league that, hey, we're still who we thought we were?
Yeah, I think right now, got to find ways to win, right? Like, we got to win football games, and I do really think when we do execute these plays and put really good drives together, and again, trusting the guys around you, I think that we'll get back to our way, right? Our dominant way that we've been in the past, but I think it's going to start with execution from everyone across the board on all three phases, doing their job, especially offensively, trusting the play that's called, executing, communicating with everyone. And I think if we do that, everything will take care of itself.
Yeah. I know how you feel about Zach, of course, returning. Can you tell us something maybe that's intangible about Zach that makes him so important to this team?
Yeah. I think you start to really realize when you have a guy out of the lineup for a little bit, right? The actual, his importance. And his importance is, it's hard to put into words, but I think, what I've really noticed is, again, he commands himself in such a way where he's the ultimate leader, ultimate competitor, but even just in the huddle, he knows when to speak, when needed, when to get the guys going. Just his presence, his confidence, he knows how to stay cool, calm, and collected. All that makes the huddle feel really, really good, even through the highs and the lows. And, you're going to face adversity throughout the game, and he just knows how to, you look at him in the eyes and he doesn't have to say anything to you, and you know that, okay, we're good. We've got him in this huddle. So I think that's what he really brings to this team is what I appreciate, having a guy, and when things are bad, I can look at him and, he's got my back, I got his back, and we just keep going.
Cool. How hard would it be for you to miss a game with injury?
Man, you never want to miss a game, I think everyone would probably say that, And again, you're going to deal with injuries, throughout the course of the year. I'd say I can probably speak on behalf of probably everyone in this league. When you start from week one, you're probably never going to play this game at 100%. So, yeah, and I play a position where obviously, it's quite physical, it's quite violent. I love it. I think I thrive in that position. But, yeah, you're going to deal with some bumps and bruises along the way. So we'll see again, I guess, how I feel tomorrow. And, if that's the case, then, yeah, will I be bummed? Absolutely. But I do know that if that's the case, I can be there for my teammates. I can step into another role and really, try and be a leader even when I'm not in the field.
What's important in dealing with it if you play? Physically, mentally, what do you have to focus on?
We're probably not going to get into that. Yeah.
Do you ever feel, maybe I should step out of bounds instead of lower my shoulder once in a while, a little more often? Do you ever think that as you're progressing in your career?
No, I've never really thought about that. I think, ever since I started playing this game, just my style of play, it's been, again, I think I thrive under, those little bumps and bruises and the physicality of the game, and that's just my style. I'm a big back. I'm, 230 pounds. I think I'm supposed to run through defenders, not run out of bounds. So, yeah, I think if I start ever running out of bounds is probably when I'll step away from this game of football.